Hi there. We're going to talk about straddling a pole as a trail obstacle. This horse has never done this before, so you'll kind of get to see how I teach it. It's kind of a cool obstacle. When I first came across it, I was a little skeptical of it. Sometimes it can be kind of confusing if you've been side passing a lot and things like that. They're kind of like, what do you mean straddle the pole? But then I learned a little more about it. And so when you straddle the pole, it's going to make your horses have to spread their front feet and their hind feet out a little bit wider. And so it's pretty therapeutic for a lot of the muscle groups in between the front legs, in between the hind legs. It's going to open up their hips a little bit. Also, you're probably going to get when you open that up, there's going to be a little bit of a relax response. It's going to help them connect their feet to their brain. It does some really cool things for them. So I think it's worth figuring out and giving it a try. So this mare, I just recently got her. She's off the track. So she has no clue about trail obstacles. And so we're just kind of going to start from scratch. She has no clue how to have her feet directed. So what I'm going to do is first I want to just get her comfortable. I'm going to lead her over it a couple times. Might send her over a little bit. That doesn't seem to bother her, so I'm going to go ahead and start playing with this. So I talk a lot about timing and feel. So this is a really good way to play with that. So the moment she tries, I'm going to release pressure. Okay, I asked her to come forward. She came forward. I released the pressure on the halter. Remember, she has no clue what I'm talking about here. There. So now I'm going to reward her here with some peace. So I'm going to just let that be an easy place to be. I'm going to bring that front foot up. There, good girl. And I'm just going to make this a place to hang out, make it comfortable. There. Let her learn to hunt that piece. The more she learns to hunt that, the easier she'll be to train. There. I'm going to bring her ahead a step. There. Good girl. Nope. Nope. Good girl. Good. Nope. Good girl. She's kind of like, where do I put that foot? Where do I put that foot? Yeah. Okay. So the hind feet are a little trickier. We'll see what she kind of sorts out here. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to put her back. So when we were on it, we had peace and we just got to hang out. And then I'm going to get just slightly agitated when she's not where I want her to be. I'm actually calm, but I just bring up, it's kind of a fake agitation to just let her know that I don't like that. And so because our horses hunt peace, they're going to try to find that peaceful place. So if her feet are off it and I'm just slightly agitated, it doesn't need to be very much. And then I'm peaceful when she's in the right place. And so I'm really not agitated. I'm really actually pretty patient. But if she feels like I'm not quite happy with it, then she's more likely to try. And so then you also have to kind of know your horse a little bit and how much. If your horse is kind of dull, it's going to take quite a bit to affect them. If your horse is pretty sensitive, it's going to take very little to affect them. Okay, so we're going to come back up here. Front feet. There we go. And relax. Nope. 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 Oh, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Just let her hang out there. There, she's kind of getting that figured out. Move her haunches a little bit. Nope. Back up. Come back. Come on. Hope. Relax. There we go. I'm going to lead her forward. See if she'll kind of figure it out. We kind of figured it out. I have been playing with directing her feet, just doing some basic groundwork, but this is the first time I've asked her to do something like this. There we go. Good girl. So she understands the front. We got to start working on the hind. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, get back. Nope. Nope. Come on. There. That was kind of drunk sailor-ish. Here we go. Nope. Someone asked about teaching this in the saddle. I would definitely get it really solid on the ground first. Nope. Okay, back up. Try again. All right. So there we're back to straddle, and that was a bit of a struggle for her. So we're going to give this a big break. We'll probably walk off before she goofs it up and then come back again. Good girl. Good girl. So she tends to walk with her haunches over a little bit as she comes up to things. So her and I will have to do some work on just general straightness. Oops. Back up. There. Good. Good girl. There. So that time she was fairly intentional. We'll get this foot back. There we go. We've almost got the hind feet. Yay. So I'm just really going to praise her. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. There. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm just going to let her hang out there. And so the reason we kind of just pause and hang out is so that, she can feel her legs just a little wider. She can kind of soak on that a little bit. There we go. We'll walk off. So usually if a horse does an obstacle wrong, I don't walk off. I stick with it. So I probably walked off a little late right there. I probably should have walked off before she goofed up. Because when you walk off, they're getting a release of pressure. So I don't like to walk off unless they've tried. If they're not trying, I stick with it until I get some sort of try. So I'm just going to keep fussing with her until I get something good here. There, ho. Good girl. I think she might be getting a little tired of this, so I'm probably going to get something good and then stop. Good girl. This is probably something that, 3 minutes a day is probably a good deal. There we go. So with her, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that hind end lined up. So I probably want to work on just getting that hind end to move over real easy. So there we've got those front feet right. So I'm going to walk away now before she screws it up. And then I'm going to come away from the log and work on getting those hind feet so I can move them easily. So we're just going to stand here. There. So she took a step over with that hind. That's kind of what I was looking for. So I released. I'm going to ask again. Good. I'm going to do it on this side. Make sure that I can move this hind end over a step. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to come back over here. There. Good girl. Because I need to be able to do that to get her straight. And we'll do one more. Come on. There we go. Good girl. So there she was actually kind of aware of her feet. She was careful where she put it. That makes me pretty happy. Come on. We got our hind end straight. That's nice. There we go. Good girl. So I'm just going to hang here for a minute. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. She says that was too wide. Oh. You're silly. Okay. And that was that spot where I should have walked off before she goofed up. Okay, so when we approached, her hind end wasn't straight. She straightened it though. She's starting to figure this out. All right, so I'm going to give her a break for just a minute. There. Good girl. Now I'm going to lead ahead before we goof it up. She didn't stay on it, but we can keep working on it. This is just day one. Come on. All right, good girl. So you can see she's getting this figured out. Good girl. I'm going to try to lead her. Oh, we're still coming off going forward, but I think that's like a really good start for today. And so we'll call that good for day one.